Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Surviving Mars here on the Wooden Otter. Today, the name of the game is Colonist Sanity. How to maintain it, how to hopefully avoid my colonists going completely bonkers, and hopefully keeping my colonists alive through this rapidly failing colony that I've built. Just to give you a little overview, we're going to run through the current situation with all of our colonists. Oh, they're getting old. So, this guy's sanity is actually not that bad. However, who is this? Karina Schwartz. Her sanity is pretty bad. It's been cold for a little while. Some of these people actually are unable to work, so not looking for a job. Issues, unable to work. That's because your sanity is 4. That is what happens. I'm not sure what happens if your sanity stays low for too long, but I think they start to go rogue, basically. Here we go. This colonist is stressed out due to low sanity and temporarily unable to work. Sanity of 7. The only reason he has 7 is because he actually visited the infirmary for once. So yeah, actually, my colonists are actually such low sanity that I have very few colonists that are even able to work. So if you hit the Z button, just go up to colonists and say able to work. I've got 5 people able to work, and what is that? 3, 6, 9 people who aren't. Colonists is stressed out due to low sanity for both of these people. So yeah, our workforce. Ooh, actually, let me go back and check that. I want to know able to work and unable to work. But I want to see how many seniors we have. We got 3 seniors, a bunch of middle-aged, no children, and only a few adults. Bottom line, we need children, and we need average comfort of fertile couples is low. Birth threshold 70, average comfort 62. Okay, well that's because there's no one working here. So yeah, we need births to replace our old people, and we need to keep this dome powered up in order to keep people from getting too cold. Everyone's sanity is low. Your sanity is low. It's all just the coldness. Dehydrated because our power system messed up there a little bit. Oh, who's this? Your health is great. Why is that? Oh, it's because you're composed. That's why. Should have definitely found more composed people for my initial colonist run. Is this guy? Yep, composed. Composed is the thing to be here. That seems to be the best for everyone. Outside the workforce, senior. Yeah, you're just a drag on society is what you are. So people seem to be visiting the infirmary. Where is everyone working? Let's go back, take stock of our able to work people. Where are you working? Your workplace is the infirmary. Good job. Small space bar, diner, and small grocer. So what we need to do, I just want to rebalance this a little bit. I'm going to move Max Dust Devil out of this and into this. You work here. Congratulations. So I'm moving him to the infirmary because A, I want people to be able to heal their sanity, Like, see how this person visited the infirmary for plus 14 to their sanity. Yeah, it's cold, I know. I want this infirmary up and running most of the time. Max Dust Devil, Workaholic. Is that where is Max? Buddy. Workaholic, individual performance, increased no penalty for heavy workloads. Click. Heavy workload. Yeah, Max Dust Devil, you are going to have a heavy workload. Don't really know what that's going to do at the infirmary, but yeah, hopefully you'll help the sanity of some of these colonists. Really, in order to stop the sanity losses, you just have to keep your domes powered up, oxygenated, hydrated, and everything like that. So let's do a little research. How can is there something I can build, like a service or something that will help fix their sanity? Well, not this, that's for sure. Dome services, security station, counters crime by renegades, reduces sanity loss from disasters for all residents. All officers in the dome will try to prevent crime events. Okay, so this is pretty easy. Let's build this and see if this helps our sanity. I want this a fairly high priority too, in fact. I wonder if it reduces the sanity losses even if there's nobody working there, because God knows I don't have much of a workforce, that's for sure. 17 hours left on the cold wave. That's gonna be awesome. Alright, let's build this. I'm interested to see if this helps our sanity. If it does, we'll get, what, 2 people back into the workforce? Unable to work? Yeah, well, no, 1. Ulf Johnson seems to be back to work. Oh, here it goes. I want to see if it actually improves sanity without being manned. Because God knows I don't have the people to spare right now. Yeah, I don't know if this actually reduces the sanity loss, but I'm going to say restrictions. Like, I only want officers in here because I don't want to take people away from the jobs that need to be done. And we really only got 1 guy who is stressed out and can't work. Everyone else, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ulf is back up. Man, his sanity is 55. Why is Oscar so freaked out? Visited infirmary, it's too cold, blah blah blah. Whereas Ulf regained composure after sanity breakdown. 50. That is a big recovery, my friend. Crazy. Wish this cold wave would end. Cold waves are bad for sanity, that is absolutely for sure. Let's just check on our power grid because I want to keep my dome powered, that's for sure. We're good, we're full. We're maintaining the water, right? Water. Production is 3, consumption is 2. That's because we're not running the farms. We're not running the farms because we have 111 food. It's a lot of food we have. We made a trade, and man, it was a lot of food. Check on the colonists. Everybody. What are you doing? You're still... Man, infirmary gave him plus 10. That's great. I think that might be because Max Dust Devil is here working. That dude's a hard worker. Inside, 5 out of 5. Cold wave's about to end. This is great. We're gonna watch my sanity rise way up. Oh, look at this, your sanity's 16. Does that mean none of my colonists are freaking out? No, William Erickson still freaking out. It's too cold. Why did you sign up for a Mars mission, William? You're terrible. What a poor reflection on your home country. You should be ashamed. Boom! Here we go. Alright. Sanity is going to start to go up now, that's for sure. Interesting. Now, it seems as if this doesn't actually do anything unless there's someone actually actually working in the building. Makes sense. I know it was a long shot to help out my sanity, but hey, you'll learn stuff. Don't bother with a building if you don't have the people available to work there. Well, let's just let this run for a bit and see what happens to people's sanity. Boom! And just like that, as soon as you get out of the cold spell, make sure your infirmary is staffed up and working well. My guy went ahead and recovered. Look at that. Regained composure after sanity breakdown. Plus 50. Let's check everyone's sanity. In the yellow. Oh, you're still a little stressed, but you're recovering. Visited the infirmary. Visited infirmary plus 5. Yeah, but you've got dust sickness. I don't care about you anymore. You're dead to me. In the yellow, It's too cold, but you're getting better because you visited the infirmary. Oh, you're old. You're out of the workforce. I don't really care about you either. I'm an American. We don't care about our old people. Visited the infirmary, plus 10. Look at that. You're recovering as well. Founder, hippie, sexy. Greatly increased birth rate. Thanks, Oscar Shaw. You're a stud. So, for the most part, we are looking pretty good sanity-wise. I will consider it a success if we actually have a kid. If we can have a baby, a child, then that would be wonderful to replace these old people. We got 3 old people so far. We need some babies. Well, we're gonna let this colony go and see if they can actually get some babies going, because that will go a long way towards alleviating my drastically reduced workforce. Well, let's see if we can get a kid. Oh no! Everyone got old. Only one female wants children. There's the bottleneck. How many middle-aged, unable to work, but you could still have kids? So we got one. We got one female. And that's kind of it. Like, she's middle-aged, so once she doesn't want to have kids, we're done. Because everyone will just die of old age with no replenishment of the population. Well, let's see if she has a kid. Births are allowed. Comfort's high enough. Sanity is good. Sanity's actually really good. Everyone has really regained their composure. Autosave. I am proud of each and every one of these people. However, you are all going to die here. I wonder if anyone's ever played this game and only realized later that the entire, first ship of people is all dudes, so they have no chance of getting any births. They end up losing the game that way. I'm just hoping she can pop one more kid out before she gets old. This is a really loaded conversation. This is not a conversation that I would have with an actual woman present, simply because this is pretty degrading. It's like the whole thing is I'm on this new planet pushing the boundaries of human civilization. It's like, I need women to breed. Like, there's some Middle Ages bullshit right there. I need women for breeding stock. Ugh, gross.
Electrostatic dust storm approaching.
Oh boy. Well, guys, I think that's it for the colony. It just ticked over. Karina Schwartz is now a senior. She's out of the workforce and out of the business of having kids. So we've got 5 healthy males who want children and no females willing to bear them. So this, unfortunately, is the end of the road for this colony. The only thing left is a slow decline until something mechanical breaks down and we don't have the resources or means to repair it. This was already happening with the mechanical parts situation and the electronics parts, but yeah, now it's actually happened because of population calculations. It's simply a numbers game at this point, and well, now we're getting annihilated by an electrostatic storm. So yeah, we might we might go ahead and die right here, just because we've got an incredible leak. And oh boy, did all my drones just get destroyed? Whoa, I think all of them did. That's wow, that's bad timing, that's for sure, because we've got no water, we've got no breeding couples. Unfortunately, this is how a colony dies. Everyone simply gives up and everything breaks down. So it's not going great. Well, unfortunately, that's going to have to be it for the Surviving Mars series. There's really nothing we can do now that we don't have any females on Mars capable of bearing children. So unfortunately, that means that this is, in fact, the last episode of this series. Look at her doing stretches in there. So I hope you enjoyed this series. It was hair-raising, to say the least. I'm not going to lie. This was not fun to play sometimes, especially once I figured out that the rare metals is a huge bottleneck for my dome, and the research is going to be few and far between because of a lack of RC explorers and research from my patron. But yeah, so we got a good, 10 episodes? Oh wow, she's despondent. Look at her. We got a good 10 episodes out of this series, but unfortunately there's a lot of things to balance in Surviving Mars. The last arc challenge is a bit of a doozy, simply because you can't get any more people. You can't order more people from Earth, which is, you know, an important thing. It's very hard to build a sustainable colony with only a dozen people. So I suppose you could wait until you'd researched the shuttles being able to carry additional people. That might have given me a definite leg up. We were also kind of hobbled from that Martian dust sickness encounter, which I should have done a little additional research in, which could have, you know, saved me from removing 5 or 6 people from my workforce. That definitely didn't help. So yeah, a few things went wrong in the series. That is for sure, and they're definitely my fault, and not, you know, the game's fault. I definitely could have played them better. But yeah, unfortunately, this colony is doomed to a slow death. Hopefully, all of these people will be picked up by one of the other colonies on Mars, and they won't just be left to freeze to death in this dome, an icy tomb for all eternity. But yeah, hopefully you'll join me on the next series, whatever that may be. I'm not sure if it's going to be surviving Mars, but yeah, perhaps I'll take a stab at Ad Astra, or completely switch it up and go with a completely different game. We'll have to wait and see, I guess, what I end up playing, what I feel like playing in the future. But, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, and you enjoyed this series, watching me struggle through all this, go ahead and leave a like or subscribe to the channel. That's very beneficial for me. It lets me know that you enjoy what I do on the Wooden Otter. Regardless of how this went and where we go next, I enjoy making these videos for you guys, and I hope you do too, and I will catch you on whatever game we end up playing next time, here on the Wooden Otter. Peace. This guy is getting one of my precious electronics. Look at him just fixing that building by welding up the outside. That's certainly how fixing things works.